Hi Sagittarius, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general November reading for the first half of the month. So this would be a general reading for the 1st through the 15th of November for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, okay? It's a general read, Sag, so remember, it won't resonate with all of you, all the messages here. Just take which ones do and leave the rest, okay? I have 2 decks of cards because I'm going to draw 2 rows of cards for you. The top row is going to be what's going on outside of you, and the bottom row is going to be what's going on inward. So what are you thinking? What are you feeling? Okay? Without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start your reading. Okay. Coming out in your own reading here, Sag. The King of Wands there, that's your energy. This card wanted to come out with it, so I'm going to let it. It gives another layer of message. I'll just put them like this and push them up some. What is Sagittarius thinking? What's going on in their mindset at this time? What else? What else is going on? Okay. Okay, Sagittarius, so general energy. So what are you generally, what's the focus now? You're focused on leaving a hard situation behind or leaving a toxic environment or relationship. It's all about action for you now. It's learning the lessons that you need to learn, taking them, putting them in your boat and launching into a new direction. So you're focused on launching into a new direction. So taking passionate action. This could be a heated situation that you're leaving from, an emergency situation that you have to leave to is another message for some of you. But overall, the Six of Swords does indicate that you're leaving behind a toxic, unhealthy, negative situation, pattern of acting, thinking, or being, or relationship. Now, this could be stuff within yourself you're working on, but also it's definitely could be situational, and this is all about taking that passionate, needed action to do that. Okay? It's manifesting the new beginning. And I really feel you've been busy in trying to make this decision and put in this effort at the same time towards the new beginning. Yeah, all I'm seeing are repeated messages of needing to balance, making decisions. I feel like you've been very busy lately. This could include a Gemini or Aquarius or Libra. Doesn't have to, though. I feel like it could be you purging away people in your life or situations with people, okay, that you probably had strained conversation with, okay. What cards do we have here? So, I have the Moon. That's Pisces energy, so you could have some Pisces in your chart, or whoever's in the situation could be a Pisces or have Pisces in their chart. This here, you are coming out your own reading, King of Wands, but it also could indicate that you're dealing with somebody else who's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. And then the set that decided they wanted to pop out together is the 5 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Okay? Yeah. So, with the Moon card, I do feel like there's a situation that you've been dealing with that you can't see fully clearly. You're not seeing it in its full extent. You're not seeing it clearly. It's like looking at it through a veil, just a little bit of light. Trying to see something clearly in a dim room. It's hard to do. So I do feel like the situation is one you're not seeing clearly. I feel like emotions could be getting in the way and muddying up the situation on both ends. Not only your end, but their end as well. This could mean that you're feeling more emotional than not at this time or about this situation. So choose which one feels better for you or fits better for you. And this also can indicate that there's fears, worries, and illusions about a situation, okay, that need to be worked on. Now, the biggest message of the Moon card is to trust your gut. If you need answers to work through a situation, go with your gut instinct. The other big message here is one of healing. Okay, so if a situation has hurt you, you could be on the mend from it now. Okay, and I really feel like with Six of Swords here, that's what it is. You're on the mend. I feel like the situation has already happened, and I feel like for this group of Sages, that you're very passionate about what happened, so much so with this person that it's weighed on you quite heavily with the Nine of Wands. It's exhausted you. You really had to stand your ground and guard. You're on guard with yourself over the situation. Not only that, you're separated now from this person. I feel like a definite line has been drawn in the sand within this relationship, whatever type of relationship we're dealing with or within the situation. Like I said, it could be, I saw air, I saw water, and fire here. So you could be dealing with an air sign, water sign, fire sign. But whatever happened, it really exhausted you. And it put you on guard with your feelings, with your emotions. And it definitely separated you and this individual. Probably not for the best. Okay, especially with the Six of Swords here, which indicates to me that you're considering leaving. Now, for some of you, it's definitely going to be leaving the relationship. For some of you, it's going to be leaving out of the situation. If that means if you live together, you might leave house. If you don't live together, it's just exiting the situation. For others of you, it's just going to be working through or leaving the situation and moving on. Okay? There's a air and tone of mending here. Should I, shouldn't I? Should I stay? Should I go? Should I mend this? Should I not mend this? I feel like you're really back and forth regarding a new beginning here. And you're slow to act on it. And slow to act on this. Because you're really needing to gain balance. Get a whole footing regarding exactly what you want to do before you decide to do it. So mum's the word, I feel, for many of you. I feel like you're definitely keeping your actions inside until you can determine exactly what it is you want to do with regards to this situation. That could be information gathering, or it could be time needed, but the moon definitely indicates that right now this is a very confusing and emotionally charged situation. That you could definitely have some fears around, but I do feel like you want to, there's an air of waiting and before moving forward. Now, like I said, the moving forward will be different for different ones of you, okay, in terms of what type of movement this is, but there's definitely forward movement coming within this situation. If it hasn't already happened, it's happening now, or it's going to start happening. We happen to be in a Mercury retrograde, so whatever the situation is, it probably involves people you've known for some time, or it's a situation that's been ongoing for a very long time, and you may have not spoke up. You've kept things to yourself about this, whatever this is. But these are lessons that need to be learned. They're life lessons, karmic lessons, and I do feel this time around you're gonna make some different decisions, at least this group of Sagittariuses. Where are you mentally? Well, you're not in the greatest of places. It's a hard situation to be in, but you're willing and wanting to move out of it. Okay, here we've got the Nine of Wands again. Okay, so we have, let me show you. These are one and the same. You have the Nine of Wands in your physical reality, and you have the Nine of Wands in your mental space as well. So you are definitely feeling on guard emotionally and mentally regarding this. You're very keen to what's going on, and I feel like you're exhausted, but you're still going, because it's the chaos before perfection. It's the last digit before you hit the next cycle. You're at your very last step. Okay, so you're sticking with it. Okay, you're putting in the effort, and it definitely affects you emotionally. But whatever effort you're putting in, the message here with these cards is that it emotionally exhausts you. But this is the movement you have to make to get to the new start. Okay, and you might have questions about the future, or you're going to take action towards the future. Okay, so right now I feel like you're in a place where there's strain, and you're dealing with an uncomfortable situation that hasn't been comfortable for a while, because we are at a 9. It's not like it's a 3. Okay, so excuse me. So your focus is on this uncomfortable situation, and you're waiting. You're doing a lot of waiting. Again, here with this is the Emperor. This is Aries. You're looking for stability. You're wanting stability. You're wanting order from the chaos. You're wanting, boundaries. And you probably set emotional and mental boundaries with this individual. But you're definitely looking to make wise decisions and have some real disciplined forward movement right now. Solid, stable, 3D, tangible structure and evidence of movement. And this guy's sitting on a solid concrete block, and he's got a watch in his hand. And I do feel like you're watching what's going on around you. But not only that, you're waiting. You're waiting out, waiting and watching, Sag, what's going on around you. And I feel like in part that's because things aren't very clear, because emotions are muddying the picture for you. So you're not sure what stable, solid efforts you could put in for to move forward, or you're very aware what you could do, but you're not sure because of your emotions which direction you want to go in. Again, do I stay? Do I go? Do I work this out? Do I let them go? I feel a tug of war in the heart sector, but I do feel like eventually you're going to definitely work this out with the Justice card. Things are going to work out in your favor. And these are karmic lessons, as I stated earlier, definite karmic lessons that have been going on for some time. And it could be with another fire sign, or these are your lessons to learn, Sag. It's going to play out, and it's going to work out in your favor. I do feel that the clarity and the answers you want are going to come with the Justice card, which is Libran energy. So you could absolutely be dealing with somebody who has Libra somewhere in their chart. Doesn't have to be a sun sign, okay? And so you want the answer. So you're thinking about, how do I move forward with this situation? I feel you're very passionate about getting the answers you need so that you can move forward from a toxic situation, because that's what this is, a toxic situation. This is the Devil card, excuse me. This is Capricorn energy, and I do feel like you could be dealing with somebody who has some Capricorn possibly in their chart. You or them. You could have Capricorn in your chart, or they could have Capricorn in their chart. Whatever it is, this is suggesting toxic entanglements. So you could have toxic bonds with this person. The situation could be negative. The whole thing could be unhealthy. It can stand for codependence or problems with addictions of all sorts. Okay, but it entwines you together because there's history there in all these toxic ties. Okay, I do feel like some of them are within yourself and some of them could be on their part. But at the end of the day, it's the toxic ties that have caused the separation here. I'm reading these cards this way. And with the Five of Pentacles above, I really feel like whatever line was drawn, it's because there's some toxicity or addiction that has created conflict within the situation, within your guys' relationship. And it's created an uncomfortable feeling within you, to say the very least. So much so that you're thinking about leaving. Okay, so you could be taking uncomfortable steps forward to leaving. Okay. With the Six of Swords and the Nine of Wands, it definitely does suggest that you're putting in passionate footwork, legwork, work, period, to move through this situation. It weighs on you emotionally. It's very exhausting for you. Okay. Because it's hurt you. Whatever has happened here has hurt you in some way, shape, or form. With this card, it shows me, and it's on your mind. You're just you're some of you are still waiting for answers for forward movement or what to do, but they're coming. So if you aren't moving yet, you will be soon, and some of you are already moving. And you'll be moving in different ways. Some of you are staying in the relationship and working it out. Others are leaving the relationship, leaving the home. Could be moving entirely to different houses, cities. And this could be a friend. This could be a family member. This could be a domestic partner. This could be a marriage partner. It'll be different for different ones of you. This even could be a work situation. But I'm really feeling it's more of a personal tie. Okay, so give me an additional message for Sagittarius for this situation. What is it that they need to know? Okay. So for some of you, it's reaching out. So some of you, it's I'm really feeling like it's going to be trying to mend the situation and stay within it. So it's about finally opening up and communicating with this other person, okay? So for some of you, you will be trying to, and thoughts of mending this situation are on your mind, and you'll be reaching out to do that. For others of you, you're reaching out for assistance and helping you to move forward. I'm getting a definite sense that you're trying to get help from outside the situation, maybe to help you to move forward at this time, because the Emperor does suggest getting this card here does suggest getting advice and outside help, possibly even from professionals. For some of you, I keep being drawn to the Six of Swords. I think it's in reference of moving on or moving house. This could be counseling, but whatever it is, opportunity beckons you at this time. So this is an opportunity to move forward, to learn a lesson, to grow. Okay, for some of you to forgive. And for all of you, actually, to forgive. It doesn't matter if you stay with or leave from. You can still forgive the situation, yourself, and the other person. And, you know, it's just all about dedicated effort on the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, it's definitely about putting in that effort now. And I do feel like you are going to reach out, and you are going to definitely take and make some changes. That's indicated here, changes. Okay? So, those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below, Sag. Love to know. What are you leaving? What are you leaving from? What's the situation? What's the conflict? What are you not seeing clearly? Is this in love? Is this friendship? Is this familial? Is this at work? But there's a clear division between you and another person. Love to know who that is, or what the situation is. What's going on? What has you so uncomfortable? And what are you waiting for? Answers? Love to know. Drop me a comment below. And if you happen to like this reading, hit the like and subscribe button below as well. Join my family. Love to have you here. Love doing these readings for you. And until next time, Sag, take care of yourself. Love and light always. Namaste.